Today I'm going to talk a little bit about art investment. I was running a gallery for a few years, and in that I understand a lot about art investment. We represent a few artists, and they are emerging artists. So in the gallery, we have representations of non-living artists and living artists. So our focus, the main focus in the gallery then was on the emerging artists, because there are flows of people coming in to buy non-living artists because they don't know how to invest on emerging artists. So as a gallerist, we teach those people how to see painting, how to evaluate painting, and how to invest in paintings by the emerging artists. As for the non-living artists, we respect them very much. Mind and soul, we respect them. But most of our collectors come to ask us, do you have Wu Guanzhong? Do you have Xu Beihong? All this art? Yes, we do. Then when they bought it, they don't hang the art. They put it under their bed or they store it somewhere else. But art is for the wall. You display it. You smile every morning when you wake up, when you look at the art. When you're sad, you look at the art. When you're happy, you look at the art. So the piece of art in your home is an investment, but as well is a piece of art that gives you joy. So investment in art in the current era has to work with the living artists, what they produce, because they have a voice to tell you a story, to tell you the meaning within the art. So please do invest a portion of your fiat dollar money in non-living artists and a portion of your money in emerging artists, as well as your investment in the NFT art at your choice. I was running a gallery in 2015 for a couple of years. We represent a few emerging artists from China and a few of the local Singapore artists. We also represent some non-living artists, famous artists like Wu Guanzhong, Xu Beihong, that our customers have requirement, investor. So the investors like to collect the non-living artist work because of the name. So that doesn't have much connection to the art that they know so much. So I want to emphasize, art is to connect your heart and your mind to the soul of the color, the soul of the composition, the soul of the artist. So standing back, I think that your investment must be portioned in a way that you put some investment in non-living artists and then a portion in emerging artists. Support the emerging artists to build themselves to be Wu Guanzhong the next, or Xu Beihong the next, or Van Gogh the next. So everyone have a start. So supporting emerging artists is a very important part of appreciating art. The emerging artists are still living artists. They have the voice. They can speak to you. They carry a story in their work. And when they are motivated by you, they are not looking for your money. They are actually looking for appreciation. If you talk to an artist, you say, I will buy your art, and but if the artist don't feel like selling you the art because she don't connect with you, and you will never get to buy the art. So the real meaning of investment in art is to touch your heart and then think. So start investment in the emerging artists with your heart and mind, and build a relationship. It's just like a bridge to cross. So you're putting a bridge for the artist to cross, and they are motivated by you, and you hang the painting in your living room, wherever it be, in your house, and that painting speaks to you every day. It brings you joy, it brings you warmth, it connects you with your family. So it's very, very important to always think about emerging artists, because we are building artists of this era. And 50 years we look back, we are actually looking at John, who is like Van Gogh, wouldn't know, right? Amy, like Picasso, Picasso skill. So we always need to play a part as investor in terms of investing our energy into building an artist, an emerging artist. So saying that, I also like to talk about NFT investment, aside from investing in traditional physical art in canvas or any of the media. So it's good to understand NFT art because it's going to be the trend. We are global citizens. We are moving around. We're shifting, all the time. Today we stay in Singapore. Tomorrow we stay in US. The next day we stay in London. So how can we bring this art with us? We can bring it with us in digital. So as you know, all the digital art can be displayed in your TV screen digitally, and it can integrate in a VR. It can speak to you. So this is a new trend of digital art, that you are able to be interactive to the piece that you invested in. So coming back to it is a balanced investment that you have to make. All right, investment in arts across country. So myself as an artist, I am also an investor in art. I have piece of my teacher, Master Chongchen Chun, a rabbit piece, and I also have a piece from India, and some pieces from US. So this is precious to me because I meet the artists, I talk to them, I understand their life, and I'm buying not just the physical part of the art, I'm buying their life history. Life history is a critical part in art investment. I'd like to share with you one of my series, which is called Catching Life. So there were a time that I was painting 13 of the paintings for a Cancer Association project, and it's really very intensive to compose different rabbits catching life. But it was a joy to complete the 13 pages, and I did it on rice paper, and this is one of it, that the rabbit is catching the butterfly. Butterfly have 14 days of life, but then they live happily. So I was trying to tell the cancer patients, 2 years, enjoy the 2 years, and walk the 2 years like a butterfly. So I'm exemplified, and another animal, the rabbit, is catching the life, and then she's sitting on the lotus, and she's on the floating cloud. So it's very calm and peaceful. I hope you like it. In the Catching Life series, this is the one of the piece that I like is the rabbit close his eyes, meaning that I don't see any problem ahead of me. I have no pain, it's just joy. So the butterfly is flying, but the net is not catching. Sometimes we need to rest and enjoy the garden. So those are big flowers, just metaphors, into huge, big things, beauty in front of your eyes. But you want to close your eyes, rest, and then you want to float in the cloud, and you just want to have your peace. I hope this deliver peace and calm to you. At COVID-19, everyone is very disturbed about the virus. So I started to make a series of work. One of the series of work that I really feel happy, and it is called Kintsugi. Kintsugi means emerge stronger when you're broken. So, and in the Japanese philosophy, they have this Kintsugi, whereby anything broken, like a bow is broken, and you pick up the pieces, you join them up with the glue, and then you make it more beautiful, that you gold dust it. So the lines is covered by gold dust. So the bow looks like a new image. So I take that concept and that philosophy and then digest it into me, my mind, and my heart, embrace it. I read a lot of books, I do a lot of research, and then I come back to my own thinking and my skill. So at COVID, I created a series. This is Dancing Girl. So when we're in a lockdown at COVID, we must not forget life. So we are like a shell, spiraling, right? A shell, to be able to build in a good shape, it takes time. So in it, I embed the hand-drawn lady in the garden smelling flowers. And this lady is smelling flowers in the garden too, and then the rabbit is watching, and then there's a little kid here, and she's smiling, and she's dropping all the origami to the world for calling for the peace. And there's the angel stretching out, reaching out to everyone to heal them, and there's the lady meditating in peace, and ultimately in all this calm, supported by all the golden lines, and she projected herself up as a dancing lady in her best costume. So this is one piece I love very much. It's the inspiration of COVID. Without COVID-19, I will not be able to produce this piece of work. It's a challenge. It's a challenge in life that makes an artist think and produce good work. And welcome to my website, artconnectgifts.com.